following the T20 World Cup?
Yeah, a bit of time to process it, I guess. Yeah, still hurts a little bit to swallow that result, but yeah, life goes on in a way. Just quickly back to the hotel, bags were out, and then we're on a chartered flight here to Jaipur to start the T20 series, not tomorrow, the next day. So yeah, it's all go.
I imagine those reflections must have also extended to the whole campaign. Your assessment of that for the team?
Yeah, I think the boys have done themselves extremely proud. You know, we had some good chats as we came into this tournament of what it meant to this team to, I suppose, what sort of performance we wanted to put out, and you know, to get to the final stages there, have a great win against England, and get into that last dance. You know, obviously unfortunate to come on the wrong side of that result, but yeah, it was a great final. The boys are hurting, but yeah, maybe next time pretty much.
The team talks a lot about adapting, and you really had to do that in this tournament. You know, you played lots of different sides on 3 different grounds. Was that one of the more pleasing, I suppose, aspects of the team's performance?
Yeah, well, it's always been a strength of the side to quickly read the wicket and understand, you know, what balls are going to be successful and what scores are going to kind of be challenging. But you know, these conditions are very foreign to what we're used to from back home, and you know, the smaller rugby grounds. And yeah, the boys were impressive. So yeah, a pretty overall pleasing job, but yeah, it was a bit of a shame to be on the wrong side of the result, no doubt about it.
Just on your own bowling, second wicket top wicket taker, along with Adam Zampa, and wickets at the top are often talked about as being important. I suppose, yeah, how did you sort of take on that role for the World Cup, and I suppose what were your approach to bowling through the innings?
I think that, you know, the beauties of the IPL and you know, a bit of franchise cricket around the world, and kind of understanding different grounds, and I suppose my skills in a way, and trying to better those skills where I can. But yeah, I've been relatively clear of what I want to do with T20 cricket over the last wee while, and yeah, everyone knows that recipe of early wickets, and everyone's hunting for them, but it is such a crucial part of the game, you know, in terms of setting it up with the ball. So not just myself, I thought the whole bowling group were really clear. You know, boys stood up at different times, as well as with the bat. There was, you know, stand-up performances throughout the whole tournament, and I think, you know, for a T20 side that is relatively young, yeah, we did ourselves very proud over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, just finally on that, I suppose, is that an exciting factor that, you know, half the squad were new to a T20 World Cup, and you've got another one in a year's time, so lots to sort of look forward to for the group?
Yeah, and I suppose there's some great learnings, really. You know, there is a lot of pressure and a lot of hype that comes with the ICC tournaments and the World Cup and the people viewing that around the world, but there were some young candidates in that group, and you know, they all stood up at different times, like I said, but life quickly goes on. There's another World Cup next year, and a big World Cup the following year with the 50 over stuff. So I think the white ball New Zealand cricket team is in a good position.
Take on, you know, India in their own territory.
Yeah, well, hey, World Cup final was a pretty big stage, but probably secondly to that is coming to India to take on India in their own backyard. So yeah, I think the boys are definitely looking forward to the series. We're playing some good cricket, so hopefully those things of adjusting and adapting and reading the wicket, yeah, going to play a big play over here as well. So no, the boys are looking forward to it.
Cool. And just lastly, on yourself, yeah, we talked about your performance at the World Cup, and
yeah, I think the way I want to play is with a smile on my face and be as competitive as I can. And yeah, there's some good friends throughout this whole squad, so as long as I'm still enjoying everyone's company and having a good time out there, I'm going to keep pushing it on. But yeah, relatively happy with my performance so far, but yeah, it's about getting better and continuing on, and I'm definitely looking forward to getting back and seeing my kids, that's for sure.
No, we're all looking forward to, yeah, and catching up with you when we get back. Can I just quickly on the home summer? So you're gonna go back slightly earlier and then hit the ground running with the Bangladesh Test series and whatnot. So I suppose looking forward to that, you know, coming up on the horizon.
Yeah, everyone obviously looks forward to the New Zealand summer, and you know, there's a bit of cricket there coming up. So I'll look forward to getting the red ball back in my hand when I get that chance. But yeah, it's been a good, I suppose, 12 or so weeks away already, so just looking forward to refreshing a little bit and then taking on the New Zealand summer.